Coach Kabelo, thank you very much for your time. 7-4 loss here. Your overall thoughts on the game?
Yeah, very interesting game. I thought we started off very, very well with the high press. We got 2 quick goals in the first 10-15 minutes of the game. And I think we had a couple more opportunities where we could have actually finished them off, because I was telling the boys, we actually let them off the hook, because if we had gotten maybe 1 or 2 more in that period, then I don't see them coming back, because we would have probably parked that bus.
Coach, why do you think after leading 2-0 you were able to allow them to come back?
I think the individual brilliance of the number 4, and that's it. That's the only reason why they came back to the game.
Okay. No, that's very short, straight to the point.
Yeah.
Straight to the point. But coming to the second half, you've seen what he could do in the first half. What did you do in the second half to try and contain him? Because even though he didn't score in the second half, he created a chance, but he was just running around in circles, dribbling everyone.
Yeah.
Did you try to put maybe a plan to deal with him in the second half?
We did, but I don't want to give it away right now, because we're going to play them again, if I'm not mistaken, in the cup. So I don't want to give away that plan for them to use in the next game.
Coach, again, we note the individual brilliance of the young men, Siyabonga Mabena. But conceding 7 goals in a game has to concern you.
Not really, because the way we wanted to press them into play today was high risk. I mean, to go man to man, if they play 1 or 2 passes through or in behind, then they'll have the space to exploit, obviously. So I was telling the boys now as well that high risk comes with high reward, and we're rewarded in the first few minutes of the game, but then we didn't take the opportunities that arrived immediately after that, and that is why we find ourselves in a position where we conceded 7 goals. And we're a team that doesn't want to give up, and I feel maybe if we had taken one of those chances, even in the second half, would have come back. I think after we scored the 4th goal, it was 6-4, and a minute or 2 later they scored another one to make it 7. So momentum wasn't really in our direction as I felt maybe it could have been, and if it was, we probably would have. I mean, this game could have ended 8-8, to be honest.
Coach, let us look at the goals you scored, and the 4 of them, they were all from goalkeeping mistakes.
Yeah.
Okay, the corner kick, you can credit the young man, but the other 3 goalkeeper just basic handling, he couldn't deal with it, and I'm told that he's actually a striker, not a goalkeeper.
Okay.
Yeah. So in terms of the goals that you scored, they came from the mistake. Are you worried that the goals that you combined and created, you were not able to score?
Well, we're not really going to combine when we're pressing high to win possession, because we're going to win put the ball high up the field. So there's no space for us to want to combine. What we're going to do when we win possession, we're going to go for goal immediately. And we noticed early in the game that the keeper probably isn't as strong as he could be, and we want to take advantage of that. So yeah, but that's how it is. I mean, we obviously, if you play as a weaker team, then we can want to combine. I mean, they've got very talented players throughout the pitch, so it's difficult to want to play the way that you want to play when you play against such teams.
Coach, you lost 7-4, and you say, and you put it correct, you say, if you're going to take a risk, chances are you'll be rewarded highly, or what will happen just like 7-4 loss. Do you regret that approach? Do you think perhaps you could have just maybe set back, tried a different approach?
No ways. I think that is why, if you look at the previous results for School of Excellence, they've won, I think they beat one of the teams 4-0, and they get high scoring games, which they win. But I think probably one of the reasons probably because teams sit back. I mean, we scored 4. I don't know if there's any other team that has scored 4 against them this season. So the approach is we have to be proactive in the press. We have to be aggressive. We have to be positive, and try one position as high up the pitch as possible, which will create those opportunities for us. Because if we sit back, they'll have more position of the ball, and then won't be able to create anything.
Coach, thank you very much for your time, and hopefully in your next game we'll be able to see that secret to deal with that young man. Thank you very much, sir.
Let's see. Thank you.